For a century, Girl Guides have promised to do their duty to God and serve the Queen, but not anymore. Girl Guides in Australia are about to embrace a new promise, and they've removed any reference to God or the Queen. Philippa McDonald has this exclusive report.
I promise that I will do my best to serve my Queen and my country.
With Her Majesty looking on, these Girl Guides are reciting the Guide Promise. But in a Jubilee year, Girl Guides Australia is doing the unthinkable. No longer will Guides promise to serve the Queen.
The Queen was contentious with a number of our members, not all our members by any means. It was very much felt that she wasn't actually the word required, but people can still serve her by serving Australia.
The move follows 18 months of consultation with thousands of members of Australia's largest volunteer girls group, most of them girls between the ages of 10 and 14. Still, among older members, it's controversial.
It's been a huge decision, and it hasn't been taken lightly at all, because we very much respect that for a lot of our members, that's very dear to their heart.
Guide leader and Queen's Guide Gillian Garsia agrees it's time to modernise, but admits it's a bit of a wrench.
We've always loved the Queen in our home and watched all the celebrations, and recently been glued to all the Jubilee things. I see her as our head of state.
Donna, would you do the honours with the Queen, please?
This is a scene which could be played out in almost 800 guide districts across Australia. But removal of Her Majesty will be optional, and as a residual mark of respect, the name of the Guide's highest honour, the Queen's Guide, won't change.
In the war, she used to drive the ambulances, and so she helped even though she was royalty and she could have got killed.
Not everyone thinks the Queen should be part of Australia still, and not everyone also believes in the God.
I promise that I will do my best to be true to myself and develop my beliefs.
In the new promise, duty to a Christian God is also gone.
All girls can be guides, and it doesn't matter who you are, what religion or anything.
Our members didn't feel that duty to God reflected all faith and belief systems across the world.
For Susanna Matters, it's a welcome change. She's Jewish and it never really made much sense.
The new promise is actually a better fit for Jewish people in that sense, but I think the new promise is a better fit for everyone.
In its heyday, the Girl Guide movement in Australia boasted 80,000 members. Now it's closer to 30,000, and guide leaders acknowledge the changes are designed to boost its membership from any faith or culture.
We're very much hopeful with the new wording to the promise that we'll be seen as more inclusive and a modern, relevant organisation, and that many more women will like to join us.
In the new guide law, loyal has been replaced with respect, helpful with considerate. Obedience has been abandoned, and instead girls are encouraged to make choices for a better world.
With equality and women, obedient is not an appropriate word to have in a promise.
And see our flag on.
The Scout movement is showing no sign of singing to Girl Guides Australia's tune. And for the record, the Guide World Song has not been changed. It remains 60 years young.
In friendship true and strong.
Philippa McDonald, Lateline.